pictures. Good. Okay, there we go. Live is up. Make sure it's good on my phone. Okay, here we go. Now we're starting.
All right.
I need to put this in full screen. Live for a second. Okay. Okay, so here we are. With our features, for me and Parker, we come up with for that for Sims 4 features idea for me and Parker.
Yeah.
Say what?
I just said yeah.
Because you kind of just glitch like fade in and out just for a second there. Okay.
Oh, oh no.
Okay, you're live right now. Okay, let's continue. We're having technical difficulties, but that's alright. So this one idea, first one is create style. For this one, we're trying to think of like something like an alternate style for the Sims 4 because it's like completely new and different. So for this one, me and Parker, we come up with is create your own clothes, outfits, and etc. from the base game to all packs that are existing game. So like, it basically we can just have like different layouts and stuff. Use the same um um out cast items, but we create our own. Like, you want this or that, you know. And
hmm
then this next one is drawing your characters in tattoo or something. So it's kind of like create a style, but a little different. So Parker, would you like to explain?
Yeah. So basically, with the tattoo thingy, it's basically there's basically like for one of the feature ideas that kind of like came up with is that for like the tattoos and stuff, you should like basically there should be like a feature where you can like draw like your own art tattoo kind of thing where you can just draw like all over the skin like what you really want to draw on there.
That's it.
Like it's basically like yeah, it's basically like drawing on your character.
Okay, yeah.
And then like number three, there was like the idea that you can make it so that you can make the hair on your character to be morphed into different shapes and stuff. So that way there's like a little more like customizability with the hair and stuff. Maybe and yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I take this next one. Adding more colors. That's not a problem. Because for me, I like the idea that we have, but I wish there was more color option and then fix some colors that they're in the game. Because they're good, but some of them they're just not quite as realistic like people have. Because the one I have for the black hair, it's like this dark black with bluish ish color, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're trying to figure like hopefully they can add like fix it like with a solid one, like a completely dark color. Same thing with the others. Um, a color swatch for hairs as well. And for this one, we should have like sliders because since there's a skin tone update with that, it was actually interesting because I really like the alternate idea of skin tones. This is more option, and you can like use sliders as well. I like that type of alternate type. I feel like the Sims 4 could go with that direction. We could have that thing for more like color swatches for hairs and stuff, and outfits, clothing, etc. as well, including building items as well. Okay, for the next one is create a hairstyle they can Oh, sorry, just a second. Sorry, just a second. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, just a second, real quick. Okay, for create hairstyles, because we know that there's some existing ones. I'm thinking, I have an idea. For create hairstyle, we should use like existing ones, and we can just like kind of like pick like each section of hair and stuff. Like we want the top, you want like the each hairstyle could be like if you want like natural, like if you want like hair, like different types of hair, like hair straight, just like straight curls, wavy and stuff, and dreads, something like that. I think it's called. And then like those the existing hairs, they could be like different like types. Like they could be on top of your head, or like the top. Then we get to the back, the bottom, between the middle, between the top and the head. You know the area, and then probably the sides as well. Like if you want to like have like a like two long hairs in the front between near the eyes, between the eyes, and then you can have the bun with it, like that. We could use like do you could do like that kind of option, like two hairs inside in the front, and then have a bun in the back. You know,
Hmm.
and like you could use it with the base game or with other packs as well, and then and it's possible you could do that with custom content, and plus and add it with new hairstyles that should like, and plus an update with new hairstyles like and stuff, like each part of the hair stuff is that should be added as well, like since this could be like create your own hairstyle, that could be like add new different areas of the hair and stuff, you know. Okay.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what?
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I didn't hear that for a second, Parker. Okay, in-game features. Here we go. First one, we're trying to do like for active career. This should be like an update for active career. Should be an update like in-game feature that should allow you to see a way to see Sims at working in like at work. Like there should be a private lot that's not on the world map. Like in Get Together that has active career in different neighborhoods. You know, like because like they should like if you want to do like a we know that like they have like acting career like acting career scientist and mm, hospital and police active lots, you know. They should do that with other careers, like kind of like if you want to be like a business section, there should be like a there should be like a downtown area, like a business you could for your sims to work at. For fishing, if no no if you want to do painting, there should be like you can go in the world and pick like pick which lots you want to do, or they could or the game could do it for you. Like pick you choose any random lot, any random places in the lots. You know, like
Hmm.
at least like update that active career and change it up a bit, kind of like an alternate version of active career. You know.
Yeah.
Next one, story progression. That's a big one. Because in it, like I feel like in the story progression in the game, you got ways to make it hand free to make decisions such as friends coming over and work decision and etc. stuff. It could do it for you, like instead of doing like doing by itself and stuff, you know. Because some of us players like retire like doing this and that. We're using our hand stuff a lot because it makes it like a lot difficult and a lot harder. Because with story progressions, it would be like hands free of making decisions, our simpler decisions and stuff, you know, like that. Next one, open
Yeah,
neighborhood. What, Parker?
I was like, yeah.
Sorry that cut you off for a bit. Okay, this one we're not sure if this could happen or not. Let's just hope this happens. Open neighborhood. You're like you can visit other lots in the neighborhood slash district that you're in without knowing things because the game is designed and for it and how the world looks. Because if you're in the like, let's say you're in the fashion district, you see those like those penthouse and like the karaoke in those apartments. Like there should be like an option like a big huge like line like an outline stuff like a white outline so you can see which way Sims can travel to. Then once you click on it, there's no load screen. It would just like kind of like it's like a plumb bar right there, just like loading a circle. Just not plumb bar loaders like that. I mean like you click on the lot, your Sims go there, and then just and game is free for a bit because it's trying to update where you at update that the lot you're going to and stuff, because we know like Sims 3 was an open world because for that thing I think the game was designed for like just looks like one big massive neighborhood without neighborhoods. You know, for The Sims 4, we look at it, it looks like an open neighborhood because we're in the game because it can't talk. Okay, it looks like it's made to do it so. Because when you open the world, like because when you go on the map view, it just only a 2D map. When you're in the game, you're in like that part of neighborhood, and you can't see with the other neighborhoods because you have to go in the world map view of the world you're in. So you can only do it in the game of each part of the lot of the neighborhood that you're in. Because it would be like an alternative open world, alternate open, not open world. I mean, open neighborhood. I mean, so yeah, alternative version of open neighborhood. Like once you're in the lot, you can choose other lots that you're in, but you have to go loading screen in other different parts of the neighborhood. Like let's say I'm in the fashion district. If I'm going to a different district, I just go in the world map, click on that. When you go there, it would be like because for the thing I want like for the loading thing I want like a new loading screen, but more like a picture of it of the world that you're in, kind of like a if you're in the city living, there should be like a train stuff, and then with a it can be like animation like a cartoon animation of the train they're in. It'd be like a train, and then with a plum on top, you know. It'd be like that with the train and plum on top. The plum on top, and that means like that's your Sims ad. And then it shows like and the train's moving, and you can see the in the background buildings moving stuff going like left, and then the train goes right, forward, like that animation. Then we could look like we could do a plumb on top with it, and then we could look like a plumb up arrow going like a loading screen in the bottom, instead of having the plumb up just plain spinning around. I liked it, but it seems kind of boring. You just look at it. So we just had hoping that the loading screen, if you go in different neighborhoods, should be like a picture of a world that you're in with the train stuff, and like if you're in Say Living, that should be a train, or if you're in like and like if you're in like oh yeah, I got one. If you're in Willow Creek, that should no yeah Willow Creek, that should be like a car as well. Like Willow Creek, then Oasis Spring Newcrest should be like a cars because they're driving stuff through the town, like how the nice view of it. And if you're in like Winterberg and Bridgerton Bay, If you go one of those islands, it will be a boat. You know, like a boat kind, like no, not like a boat, or maybe like a boat probably, or like a water plane. Like you're laying in the water, like you're flying up, and then once you're in the air, and go down, no landing. Yeah, yeah. If you're going to the land and to the island from Benson Bay, I think that should be just a boat, like heading towards the lighthouse. But if you're in like Winton, like Windenburg, it'd be like a water plane, you know. And then if you're in Winterberg, if you're going to like still in the land, there'll be like a car or like a car stuff, like a car driving through the town you're in. You know, if you're going to next town, like next part in the town center, you go there and show like a car and building and stuff. You want to go in the countryside for the town, the countryside. There'll be a countryside view. Same thing with the Benjamin Bay and other worlds as well. You know. Okay, next one. Improve slash add emotions. For this one, because that's definitely improved because I feel like that's what the Sims 4 is made for. Like, because that's what like Sims 4 is aiming for. We need like better. We need some like better emotions, better personality, more realistic, like more personalized and have realistic reactions to make sense for to make it seem funny to us players because we want something like not like something serious, but we want something kind of like serious but also funny at the same time. You know. For example, like Parker, you want to read the example part?
Yeah, yeah. Basically, like if a Sims doesn't like do like their dishes or like clean around the house or like do any of the responsibility that like Sims tell each other, they can like get mad at each other, which I think would be a good addition to kind of make the game a little more entertaining and stuff. Well, it'll help juice up the plot of your characters,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay. Next one, create a world. Let's just hope that happen. Because I know like this is one creator that create like did like a like kind of like a design and a layout of it, like a concept art for it. And then when I saw it, it was actually really good. It was really interesting. I like the idea. I like the idea and how the layout looks easier. Let's just hope that it makes the career world much easier for us players. You know, like for career where you can make your own world or edit in the existing world that we have in the Sims 4, and then like if you own that pack with the world, you can edit it or just like change up a bit. You know, like you could do it in game. Like if the Sims Sims does like an option for for build mode, like they come in next to it, show like a world with a hammer, like a hammer, and then um a saw or something like that. They can be next to it, next to the build mode, or it can be like a different design, or it could be like a world with a pencil in it. I think that would be a better deal with a world pencil because it makes more sense, you know. But next to it, and and then for that one, it could be like add addition, editing neighborhood slash world that you already have in as well. Or in other world maps, like there's like other in the world map, there's there's and add world options next to the new that next to the world that you own or all the worlds that you own or are in the base game stuff, you know, like there's Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, Newcrest. Next to that, you can add a new world. Like there's a plus, as in like there's the plus of world means add new world. You know, next to the base game. Or if you own another pack with the world, it'll be next to it as well. And if you own all the packs, it'll be like next to the one you have. You know, it'd be like kind of like open neighborhood. You know, like you can only create in that neighborhood, not like the whole world, because that's how the game is made for. Because you do each part of the neighborhood, and then for this one, like once you've completed it, the game would do the map for you. Because if you do it by yourself, it would be completely hard, and then it's completely like a waste of time and stuff to do that. So let's like if you want to finish the world, the world the world draw the world map can do it for you, because it can do it for you, or you can just draw your own. Because for me, I prefer, because if I want to create my own world and finish it, I will let the game do it for me, because I want to do it. I just want to do it with my hand. I just prefer let the game do it for me with the world that I made. Okay, next one. Having five slot traits like in Sims 3, because the one we have it's not enough. Like it can be like that, and plus it can be like there's like five slots in Sims 3, and then plus you can act, and then remove accessing. The move remove can't access traits, other traits that are part of it, for using that trait. Because if we know the Sims, if you have like gloomy, it would get rid of cheerful and then hothead and stuff. Because I get it, but I just wish there was an option for it. Because like for my sim character, I want to be my sim character to be cheerful, gloomy, and hothead. For that one, if I choose cheerful and then and then go on the next slot trait, it would be great. Only that part would be great, because you already used that trait. It would be only that sim have, like, if you're cheerful for that sim, you cannot use that same thing. It would be just green, just block off, so you cannot access it. But for this one, you use like for cheerful with gloomy and hot and stuff. Like those three will be those three will be gray, and you need to pick something else without having other traits are gray. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get what they're going for, but I wish they just change up a bit. Like that sim cannot have it, but if you have another sim, everything would be available. But it would be kind of the same thing. When if you want to use like ambition, you cannot use ambition anymore, and that sim. Choose something else. It would be available for like more access with other traits, without having like one trait and the other one just block off. I don't really like. I mean, I get it, but I don't really like how it looks. I don't really like how it is. I prefer like that. I prefer one trait off for each sim, and you cannot use that. But if you want to add other sims with the same thing, it's fine. But as long as that sim cannot use that same trait or something, you know what I'm saying? Okay, next one. Improve the game fit and slash fix space game in the other packs as well. Because I know a lot of people say like we want like they say that we want to free the babies and stuff for the server because they're objects and stuff. Because I get it. I mean, we just have to wait and see. Because they say like game fixing the game and stuff, it takes time and stuff. It takes like months, probably like weeks. Probably it takes like weeks, months, and probably years to fix it. So yeah, fixing games as like they should fix the like skin tones, because there's some packs and some like console players having issues with it because they're not very fixed well, because of blotchy skin some part in consoles, same as computers and laptops as well. And then they should like, yeah, and stuff. And the next one is Sims 4 Star Wars pack. That should be in like that should have been like a spin-off game, like in the Sims 3 Medieval. Like the Sims 4 Star Wars pack should be like separate from the main game. Like the Sims 3 Medieval, like like the Sims 3 Medieval. That was separated from the main game. It was still part of the Sims 3, but it was separated. Because I kind of understand that when people saw that it was a Star Wars pack, people were mad about it, and some people say it should be like a spin-off game, like separate from the game. Like I get it, because for me, like I feel like that should like it should have been like a separate game. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. It should be like if like you own you own the base game, and then the Sims 4 Star Wars pack, it would be like separate from the entire main game. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be like separated. Yeah, like if you own the Sims 4 base game, the Sims 4 Star Wars pack would be like separate from the main game. Like it would still be there, but in the Sims 4 main game, you won't able to see it. Only the Sims 4 Star Wars. You can only play in that, but not with other worlds in the main game. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it should have been like a spin-off, like the Sims 3 Medieval, or separated from the main game. If you know what I mean. Okay, next one. Expansion packs. Here we go. Okay, for this one, I used to because for me like somebody like I kind of so me and my friend Parker would kind of come up with ideas and stuff because for this one like we want something new and different because the first one like I like to see like because we know there's similar like I like how the Sims 4 like the Sims 4 like like kind of like collab with other stuff like like the Mac makeup artists and stuff like with fashions like the high end Moschino that was a collab as well. Same as it Together project as well. This should be like this one could be like the same thing. It's like a oops, never mind. Oh, like actually went ahead. Like this one can be like for this one like this can be like a Sims 4 collab with the furry community and stuff. You know, it can be like this can be like the new in the game, but it can be like a first time stuff. Like this can be the first like new in the game in the Sims 4 franchise or something, or in the Sims 4 new in the Sims 4. You know, because I call this one Beastman, aka furry things, and then this one it can be like this like a cult because I like the cult. I want like have the same gameplay as like as the vampires and spellcasters. I want that same with the beast with the new cult with Beastman as well. Called Beastman, all types of animals from like in real life, Beastman from fantasy creatures, Beastman mystical creatures, Beastman from oceans or slash water creatures. They can be Beastman from space creatures and etc. All types. And then you could they can pick or choose different options of what kind of beastmen are they, kind of like options and stuff. Like if like you can choose any kind of option as well. Like if you're doing that, you can choose other ones. For this one, I want like for this one, this is gonna be a new world. It's gonna there's gonna be different neighborhoods from around the world, like jungle slash rainforest, tundra slash winter, desert slash mesa, Bay Area slash seaside, forest, wood, hills, mountains, and lakes would be the same thing area, swamps and stuff. That'll be at least 6 neighborhoods slash the district itself. For this one, I want to be like a city town vibe with 5 blocks in each neighborhood. Like the for the sea near the sea near like a near the sea a sea town with a lighthouse on a cliff like if you're doing a seaside town, that should be like a sea town vibe with a lighthouse on a cliff, and then days, and then for desert slash mesa should be like a modern Latin period style town, and then outside of town should be like a small wild, and outside the desert slash mesa should be like a wild west town, and in the forest, wood, hill, the mountains, lake should be like a small town city vibe. In the swamp area, and the swamp can be like kind of like kind of like New Orleans vibe, you know, like kind of like not in the city, but like kind of like between the city and the swamp, deep swamp. You know what I'm saying? For casts for this one, I want tons of casts and building items like around the world, like kind of like around the world and stuff, like each part. And this one there'd be 2 traits. Like if you for this one's like seeing like 2 traits. It'd be like a regular sim can see spirits and mystical beastmen only trait only your sims can see spirits and mysticals but other sims cannot. You know if your one sim have it and if your other sims have it, they cannot see it. Only your sim can see it. And then and for this one, like if you're one thing, if you're that sim like see mysterious creatures talking stuff, and your other sims like, and then like if they don't have the mystical like seeing spirits and mystical beast twin trait, if the other sims don't have it, they might think you're crazy or something. But if other sims have the same have one, they can see they can see one as well, because if there's two sims having the same trait, they can both see it. You know what I'm saying? And then next one is love beastmen trait. Like they love a beastman so much that they always want to meet one or be friends with them or fall in love with the beastman. You know, it's kind of like a love, like kind of like a lover type, sort of. You know, for your gameplay, like I want to be like for this one, if you're like this, one like big sense of mystical creatures, like one like for this, it should be magic as well, like magic like elements like fire, water, earth, light, magic, darkness, shadow, and then spiritual and mystical and etc.
Reminds me of Avatar.
Oh yeah, kind of like that, you know.
Yeah.
Next one, this is like some of these are like we want to see in the game, because this one I like to see this game because it's Beastman, like this Beastman furry theme. Because for expansion pack, I would like to actually see that because it's new, it's different, it's interesting. It's like nothing that we've seen in the Sims 4 and stuff, or the Sims game, or the Sims franchise as well. Next one, school life. School life. It would be like a world town, like a city town, city vibe as well as usual. With 5 or 6 neighborhoods, one is like each one like two. There'd be two high schools, a normal high school and then a modern high school. It could be like a regular school and a nice modern high school. And then neighborhood one is gonna have like one. It's gonna be one neighborhood with one high school in each neighborhood. In the second, yeah, like each neighborhood will have one of its, like each neighborhood will have its own school, like high school. Like this neighborhood will have this, and the other one will have that. You know, like a regular school with a regular like regular house residence lot. You know, and if you want to do modern stuff, it would be like a modern school with modern buildings around it. You know, and this one will be two grade school, no like a new like a normal grade school, and the other one like a nice like a newer building but not modern. You know what I'm saying? It would be like just building. It looks like this building just looks brand new. You know, I just want this like this, the other new school be like just brand new vibe. It would be the same thing because some of these because there'd be two schools, like there'd be two high schools and two grade schools. It would be like kind of like a rival between these two schools. Like if you want to do high school rivalry and a grade school rivalry, that could be happening as well. For high school, it would be like teen, probably to young adult question mark or no, probably that or just teen stuff. Like could be like a high school would be for teen sims, grade school would be like an option. Like if you want that school to be great kids, children to teens, it could be an option as well for grade school or just children. That could be for grade school would be like toddlers, kids, or teens doing the option, or just toddlers or kids stuff. And high schools would be just only for teens, you know. And then when there we have one grade school for each neighborhood, that would be like two high schools with different neighborhood, two grade schools, but each will be different neighborhood, and then we get one. And then they're only gonna be, and this one will be only like a private lot. Like it would be not like a private lot. It would be like a this one's gonna be like a private slash academy. This will be a rabbit hole. And there we go one full venue neighborhood as well with the 5 lots, like one or two full on, or we have like a one or two full on neighborhood and stuff with 5 lots. We go like those two, like we have like two schools separate and stuff, and two grade schools separate, and then like those four, like 5 or 6, like it could be like one or two lot full neighborhood with a park in it. Not in the lot trade, but in the world, you know, like a really nice one. And if for cast, there'll be jocks, as in like football players and stuff, cheers, nerds, goths, popular, and etc. Because it really kind of like represent each schools that we're in and stuff. Like each group of categories, like kind of like the Sims, kind of like the Sims 4 um get together, but something like that, but a little different. Like it would be like each categories, for style and stuff. For gameplay, this would be external, STEM, elective, class, sports, normal class, and special ed. Because for this one, I want like special ed class because I feel like because there's some schools have that and stuff. Because I want that thing to be part of it. Because it's like an everyday because it's part of the everyday life. Because there's some schools that with special ed and stuff. Because for that thing, I want to be that part of the game and stuff. Because that's very important with the school. Because we want school which represent with students and stuff. Like with school we represent with different types of students, with like diversity as well in school, like with special as well. We need to like represent like each like every deal with this like schools have with real life and stuff that we have. For this one, I want to add like disability that includes mental and physical and stuff because I feel like that because the Sims team that I think and work that's trying to think they're thinking about it, like adding it to the game free for the game stuff as a free update probably because that's part of everyday life as we know it. Because I know some people can say no, not for mentals because I get it and stuff because it's in my but it's not safe because like for the Sims 4 because this is like isn't like the Sims 4 focus on like they add emotions because should we like add that with mental health but no not like try to make sure they try to make sure like make it like at least like a safer one like a safer for mental health like not make it look not too disturbing same with both like hopefully the Sims team try not to make it like too looks too disturbing stuff because we want just because it's part of like a it's teen rating, so we want to make sure it's safe for everyone. You know? Okay, and there should be school events during and after school. And then there'd be home prom, and then there'd be like homecoming, prom, and assemblies, and after school stuff, after school activities, and etc. So it's like kind of like school related stuff that would be focused on. It would be focused on the school and stuff. Next, oh my god, okay. Next one, country living. For this world, it'd be like a country slash western, having a farm size at least around 64 times 64, 50 by 50, 50 by 40, 40 by 40, 40 by 30, 40 by 20, and 30 by 30 at least. Lot size between 64 by 64 to 30 by 30, at least between those. A lot size and like a three like we have like three farm country like neighborhoods and stuff. There'd be like three farms countryside and then there's be one town central that has five lots around like around like 30 by 30 to 30 by 20 and 20 by 20 like each like like perfect amount for town center lot neighborhood. For this one cast summon I want to be focused on country and slash western feeling. For this one I want like game for the gameplay we should like those content where when someone's tried to sell like there's like a contest when someone tried to stand on a bowl until they fall off. Like those games, those like Western event stuff. And then we got farming and farm animals and etc. And this one they should add weather at least because it'd be perfect with weather adding dry air, as in dry and warm, as in dry air, as in like add dry and warm weather, like warm sunny weather and sunny. We have that in clouds well. This one would be like with add dry weather and nice warm sunny cloud and cold rainy sunstorms with strong winds. And then for this one, I would add it like dust devils and tornadoes, or like if tornadoes can't make it in the game, at least like try to put a tornado in the background if you own seasons. Because this thing, like for the tornado, it won't it won't go towards the town. It would be like a background of it. Like if there's like a like say like if there's like a strong like if there's like a distant like storm overhead, you can see some tornado stuff. You can see like a cardboard cutout of a tornado just like going through like roaring through the distance, including this, including like Death Devil that could be in the world well, like that could be in the game. Like you can see it, they're kind of like each randomly spawning around the town and stuff. They could be in your farm, or they just drive or just like pass through your field and stuff, or the dry desert. Next one, three concerts. Yeah, let's do that for the world thing because I know for this one the Korean state it was part of the voting like not like yeah like the selection that you want to see in the game for the Sims voting was that we voted from last year like a community vote that like you want to see in the game and stuff. But that one that took me to Spiraling stuff because I feel like since we got this no escape, I think there was a lot of like there's like lots of collabs with like Korean artists, music artists and stuff like kind of like pop stars and stuff and idols as well. I feel like it was like could be like a hint or something or just part of the game or just like or like um an ad or something. For this one, I'll make like this be a 1 year move with a 64 by 64, big, huge, like a big over roof cover of concert venue with a big red carpet event with a 4 or 5 stars concert and a high rising apartment as well. Because I would like to see apartments coming in as well in this pack, and then in a 40 by 40 live venue, music studio, and apartments as well. Because that could be because I feel like red carpets are like such important of the being like if you're a celebrity or something, there should be at least a red carpet at least, kind of like a kind of like those like those like the city living the fire festival spawners like they just spawn stuff and disappear. They should do the same thing with red carpet and stuff. The second one would be like there'd be like a 40 by 40 log venue. No, yeah, we did that. Okay, never mind. Third one. Okay, it'd be a 40 40. It would be like a 40 by 40 lot as an outdoor concert with a music festival in it as well. That'll be like a 3 to 2 star concert and a 40 by 30, 40 by 20, and 30 by 30 lot house. And then the fourth area will be like a 30 by 30 small stage. That'd be like that'd be for beginners, like for 2 to 1 star beginners or solo. It could be a group band, and then other ones, and there could be other lots as well for residents, like 30 by 30, 30 by 20, 20 by 20, and 20 by 50, and house lots as well. For this one, for cast items, we're gonna be focusing on like this will be focused on outfits and stuff. Like it'll be focused on costume stuff for your band and idol and stuff. It'd be high and rich, or like you want to do that kind of thing. Each band has a theme and stuff. It'd be high and rich, tech, casual as aka as an everyday outfit, world out of the world, punk and etc. and stuff like it can be like, this one can be used for everyday. You can use it for your Sims to wear, or you can just wear it for costume. Because I want like that thing to be like an option for like a Sims wearing for costumes because I feel like that should be an option as well and stuff. But this one for gameplay, I want like concert venues as a new plot, and then with the red carpet event as well as a new event. Music studio as a lot as well, stage as well. Small stage would be a lot, outdoor stage would be a lot. Over cover would be a lot. Tours, that'd be like a event and stuff. That could be if you own a tour bus, you could do that. Same as meet and greet that we already have with this, but with a music kind and etc. Next one, generation. For costumes, I like to see with everyday outfits, more everyday outfits, punks, geeks, girls, boys, and etc. Like every kind of mostly like focus on each with everyday stuff. Like each category for different ages, with more costumes as well. It could be focus on all life stages for babies. This I like to see like babies improve and stuff that what people want and preteens as a free babies and preteens as free updates and outfits for preteens that converts to all outfits and kids from teens to elders from base game packs as well. Same thing for kids and teens and elders. It could be like because I want the thing to be with all like because we usually have because we got that since I don't know how long it was since we got that. I think it was like a while ago. like 2 or 3 since we had that, because I feel like they started that with a new pack with that new pack stuff. I feel like they should do that with the same other preview pack, convert with all stuff we, like for teens, like for the teens and others, like outfits should be wearing for kids. Same thing with the hairs and stuff, and etc. Same for kids to convert to adults as well. Same thing with the kids to teens and stuff, and stuff. And having hairstyles for teens and stuff, and stuff, all the stuff converted, all the stuff packed from the preview that should be converted with all stuff as well. Same as outfits and stuff. Everything should be converted at least. That should be convert all because since we got some stuff from other packs, but I feel like that we haven't got. But the thing is, we haven't got exactly from preview, like completely preview from other packs. And then for this one, it'll be the same thing. And then for all the packs for outfits and stuff, outfits for clothing and stuff, for etc. for class items as well. That should be up to date. All the Sims should have the same thing as well for all stages and stuff. And this one is here up to date as well from yeah, for that thing, convert outfits from past packs to up to have it up to date, complete, since we have from past pack to now and stuff. And then for this one, we like after school activities, school events during after school. That's the same thing with the school life as well. Like, give me an object to be perfect with it, and etc. And after that, okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Game pack. For this one, I like to see every day with life and stuff. It'd be called Life on the Road for cars and stuff because I want the world thing to be inspired from Arcade Bay, inspired by Life is Strange. A seaside city town, and then up north Oregon mountains forest for the seaside, and then one lighthouse cliff, inspired by Life is Strange before and Life is Strange season 1 and the comic as well. For this one, it'll be like racing cars, fully body outfit, everyday as well outfits, punk, solid design outfits, flannels, and long sleeve hip tie, just long sleeve you just tie around the shirts and stuff. And then punk hairstyle for males and females and tattoos and etc. Well, inspired by Life is Strange before starting season 1 as well, and the video games well, and the comic is too. Gameplay. Parker,
Yes.
you want to say for the gameplay? You want to read it for the gameplay for the cars for the Life on the Road one for the gameplay for cars?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it would be really cool to kind of just see like being able to see Sims like travel in their cars to different places. I think it would
Yeah,
be really cool to have them add that. Honestly,
yeah. Yeah, for the cars, for gameplay, I like to see some cars, trucks, R&B, VW vans, motorcycles, etc. And this one could be like a new lot, probably. Or it could be with the world, it could be like part of actually, yeah, let's do it with the lot then. We could do that for the lot thing, that could be like a gas station, home garage, home garage, that should be able to, in the update. And then home garage and the garage place, that'd be part of the gas station as well. And then junkyard as well, and etc. And how a vehicle works in Central, they will be half parking space in the lots or outside of lots, like in the parking lot or in the big parking lot, and click on the object of where the parking lot is at, or have a sim TP to it, like a rabbit hole or something. For this one, for Teens Life, it'll be similar to yeah, for that thing it'll be similar towards School Life, but focus on teens. For this one, it would focus on everyday. For cast items, it would be everyday outfits, punks, geeks, girls, and boys. Same thing, jocks, cheers, nerds, and gossips, popularness, and etc. Same thing with focus on that stage of life. Same thing with same thing with gameplay stuff. After school activities, school events, during, after prom, etc. Homecoming stuff. prom, etc. Assembly as well. Third one, we should for this one like for Game Pack, I would like to see a collaboration with Stranger Things, the TV show. Like the one inspired from a Stranger Netflix TV show, Stranger Things, Hawkins, Indiana inspired. Maybe the first one would be one neighborhood is be 64 by 64 a lot. It would be called Starcrow Mall. That would be like a mall. They added that would be like a mall option. They can make your own. You could that you could build your own mall and stuff. And like a kind of like investigation. The neighborhood is downtown. And the neighborhood is downtown Hawkins, 5 lots in each. In it, three neighborhoods Hawkins School District, 5 lots Hawkinson's. Um, and then the Hawkins like I have no idea what I spell. Rents. I have no idea why it's spelled like that. I don't know why. It could be like a Hawkins with a hill on top. You can see the whole town of Hawkins and the Hawkins and Fair one as well with one house. And then for the yeah, and then you can see that they could be in that part of the neighborhood with a hill with a you know, the Hawkins Fun Fair and the one house in the woods, and then four other neighborhood houses that are not part of the woods but like outside of the woods. You know. Six, it'd be the other yeah other four neighborhood houses. And six, the edge of Hawkins. It'll be like abandoned steel workshop, and the world lots at least would be 40. It would be at least 40. No, not 40. I mean, it'll be not 40. Oh my gosh, I'm saying the world at least 20 lots. Cast items in 80s and retros and focus on Spring Things Season 3 item cast items. For both male and female, and for female and teens and elders, same thing as kids because it be converted as well. Because I want to focus on strangest things, or could they, or I guess for that thing could be focused on because at least for that thing, I want to focus on like like some outfits from Stranger Things from the other seasons as well. But and at least keep the rest of it like more items in the cast. Keep like the summer like these three like the night no, not saying summer 85 from Stranger Things. I would see that as well for both male and female. Same as hairstyles and outfits as well. Gameplay to be arcade and mall, tune a lot. It would be with 80 music and 80s building inspired etc. And for this one, you'd be like as like a for this one you create your own story, Stranger Things story from season one to season five without the game and made its own with it because like I know like some people say I know people play the Strangerville story. Some people like it, but the one thing is they show that it's too short and there's no replay values. For this one, you can there will be replay values as well, and you can create your own, like a shorter, medium, or longer stories with it. You know? Let's go next one. Stuff packs. That'll be geeks. Geek stuff pack. There'll be like at least cast and gameplay. Both of them will be game unite or something along the line of games as well. New venue, lot type GeekCon because we know I know I know that was a festival and stuff because I like it. But I mean, if you own Sailor, yeah. For GeekCon, like if it'd be like a full on like GeekCon is like another convention center. It's kind of like a convention, you know, but like a GeekCon, like kind of like it's like a version of like GeekCon is a version of convention center, you know. Okay, Parker, you can take this one. The second one is Minecraft.
Yeah, I came up with the idea of just like Minecraft stuff, which like there could be like little like Sims could like carry like Minecraft merch, like gameplay wise, like Sims could like I don't know build like a house, and
Yeah,
then like build modes like you could like build with like Minecraft blocks basically just to make it look like a Minecraft house or something, just like as like a derpy idea
yeah.
kind
Or
of thing.
I got one for the build mode. That would be like some like there could be some merch with it as well for like merch for outfits and then it could be for build modes as well as your Sims as younger Sims can play as well. For taller kids and teens and stuff and older and stuff, you can play Sims can play with it. And then for this one for build mode, they have like Minecraft wallpapers from the game. instead of having like a block by block, they use it as a wallpaper as a building. You know.
Yeah.
Next one is feature ideas for the Sim Tour. Here we go. Okay, here's one. For this one, I like to see like a possible quote unquote 2 to 5 multiplayer from the idea of Park Attack because me and Parker played the game. It was actually interesting with the multiplayer with a multiplayer one because instead of like having like for this one like the way how the multiplayer works it's like you cannot see your sim's mouse but you can see your but you can see your players building stuff, you know? Even like that, like if you want to build something, they will build it, but it will only put on build mode. Like you can see your friends build the room and stuff or the house and stuff. And if you want to place slot object and stuff, they could do that for you. They could do that as well. For gameplay, I think it would be focused on their sim, but if it'd be like an option like who created sim, it would be like you as a player will own that sim to play. Like that's so that like yours and you control your only you can control your sims and other players can control their sims. You know, they be like it's like whose sim is that? It should be like your this like the Steam or Origin ID name stuff. It'd be like that name. It'd be like only that player can play it. You know. Next one, acting career updates. Like for this one, we know acting in real life they can be in the studio or outside because I would actually like to see that as an acting career update that can be outside of the studio or like acting or in the acting lot like in real life like you could create your own movies and TV shows and commercials and like it can be random it can be and it can be random like in outside of lots or any type of worlds like from festivals to living that pops up and vanish and like an option in it in the settings in the game events like well events like it says like 1 to 7 days and stuff or like you do forever or pick slash you can pick a theme or random to do it random as well same as setting same as for theme settings for the actors as well it can be like in lot or it can be outside of lot. You know, for if you own that one, if you own gets famous with acting career, it could be in lot or it could be like outside of lot. It'd be like it could do it random for you. Like what you want to look like which one you want to do. It could like pick if you want to do like a kind of like a if you want to do like a pirate thing, that'd be like if you want to do a pirate thing, and then if you want to go to Solani, it would do like a pirate thing for you. Like if you're doing like in or if you're doing like in Snowy Escape at Makomarevi, like it'd be like a Japanese theme to it, you know? Yeah, same as Winterberg. If you want to do Winterberg, like a European, it would do European for you. Same as Brightchester, that's a European. It would be like kind of like a European feeling, you know? Like it could be like random or like this one. I want to make it both options. You can make it random or you could just pick your own stuff, you know? Like picking stuff. Like you could choose your own movie set. You could create them. You know. Next one, free updates like a red carpet event that pops up event like say limit. Same thing as acting career. Like it'd be like if you want to do like if you're doing like a studio like a if you want to do like an accolation, it'd be like that. It'd be only that spire, and your Sims can start with the red carpet first, and then stuff when you like Sims you could use poses or talk to other people like ask questions and stuff see talk to your friends fans and stuff as well same thing like that and then for free update I like to see something like free update for build mode let's see like some stairs like L shapes and stuff like there's like straight and right and stuff like a straight or like side like you do straight or left and right you know For this one, I like that idea, but I mean we know we have that. But the one thing we don't have is like sideways. Not like sideways as in like just like like between the like, there's like a straight and like a kind of like a graphic part. We like a there's like up there's like side to side and it's up. But I want something like that between it, like this like the sideways stairs, you know. And then we can like and plus, I like to see some fences on split level as well because I tried to do that and it won't let me. I don't know why. Same with half walls. That should be as an update as well. I like to see some fences and split level walls in as a free update as well. Same as sideways stairs. I know they can probably do that. And then in spiral staircase, they will only use one tile. I think they could use one tile. I think, or they could just do or they could do one. They could do one by one. I think. I think. It can be like, oh wait, actually no, I take that back. Not one by one. It's a two by two. It's two by two tiles upstairs, spiral stairs. And the next one is wheelchair ramp and wheelchair lift and lift stairs and stepping ladders as well. I know there's some stepping ladders that's vertical, but not but why not for step ladders as in like a steep like a steep ladder like a steep ladder, you know? Focus on that as well. That's why I want to see features of the DS. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Okay, so any ideas that you want to add, Parker, before the stream ends?
Not that I can really think of on top of my head.
Yeah, same as either. Well, anyway, I guess that'll be it for the live. It's been like a while. It's been like a while since I've done it. I mean, I was about to plan to do this live now before last year summer, but I just kind of forgot. I was kind of busy with stuff, you know. I've been starting like since I'm starting new quarter, new semester, new class and stuff. I need to get my grades and stuff, be able to graduate and stuff, you know. So there might be like a pause or like there's gonna be like a video or live stream slash video will take a long time and stuff. Will be if I was available, if I'm available and stuff, if I have time, or I'm in the mood and stuff, you know. So I guess that'll be it for the live. So Parker, you want to say so you want to say Parker? So you want to say bye to the stream?
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
See ya.